Hey, last weekend I led a 3-hour online workshop on using the latest AI tools such as Nano Banana and Seedream 4 to create hybrid photography. Hybrid photography is based on real photographs but with entirely new scenes, recreated details, or mixed objects in one composition. I have already started receiving reviews, such as this one from Sebastian. And in this video, I have compiled short clips from the workshop showing 15 real-life use cases for these AI tools, ranging from portraits to product and real estate photography. You can access the full recording of the workshop at alexonra.com/art, where you will also receive a PDF containing over 50 highly detailed prompts used in the workshop, along with lecture notes and charts comparing AI tools. So, I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm going to use different reference. This time I'm going to use this picture. Let's see what we have here with our generation. Yeah, so I asked it to generate images in airport lounge. So now we have these nice images, and you can see that this is the same person. That's just amazing. So now you can make an image of your client and offer them such fantastic generated images, and I'm pretty sure many of them will be happy to have them. Let's try some more prompts here. For instance, I really enjoy this one, contemporary art gallery opening. So imagine that you can offer to your clients to transform them into images like these. So let's start generating, and that's the privilege of unlimited access. I really enjoy it, because seriously, when you had to pay for a single image, you will not be able to generate them, like in batches like this. As you can see, that's a really nice one. I am pretty sure a lot of people would love to have images of themselves like these. This one, I'm going to use this image, this person, and I'm going to use Seedream 4K model. So you see that's really nice, and the quality is great for image generation. Again, it's not comparable with high resolution photographs yet, but for social media, that's more than enough, and that's a really nice quality. Now let's talk about background replacement, because again, this is something very different from the one that we had before. Previously, AI background replacement was all about this AI slop background replacement, and you can easily get the same low quality result in Nano Banana and Seedream 4 if you will not prompt it properly. That's why I have prepared for you prompt template that, again, you can use in ChatGPT to enhance it and get any background you wish, but also I have various ready-to-use prompts. And just to show you what I'm talking about, so I'm going to generate several images, and while they are generating, I'm going to show you the original one. So that's the original image, just to show you how drastically you can change everything. As you can see, you can now move the character from one image to another, and the quality for image generation is just fantastic. And for instance, this one. Let's download this image and see how it goes. I think that's fantastic. Seriously, we can, in a matter of seconds, move the character this way. Okay, now, as we have experimented with this, let's talk about product photography. The first idea is the prompt to transform front to side view transformation. So for instance, you have some image of a product that is taken with a front view and you would like to change it to the side. And that's the general prompt that you can adapt to your images. And here we have the prompt that we can use for instance, let's move the perfume bottle. So I'm going to select the prompt and paste it here. Let's use this particular image of the perfume. As you can see, it's a front view, and I would like to make it side view. So let's set the generation. Yeah, the cool thing about Nano Banana is it's so fast. Yeah, you see, that's absolutely the same image. I can show you the original one. Here it is. That's the same image, but now we have different angles. And you see, there is even this little straw. We can see this inside. And if we upscale, we will get even better quality. You see, we actually have it here from a different angle. That's fantastic. So that's something absolutely new. AI was not able to do this before. Also, here's another really challenging shot. As you can see, we have a laptop with very sophisticated lighting, actually. As you can see, it comes from several different angles. Use this prompt and you will see, well, in this particular case, I definitely will create more images because that's very tricky scene. So the lighting is just crazy for AI. Switches between highlights and shadows, and I think that might be an issue. But as you can see, we just moved the laptop, and also check this out. That's just fantastic. You see the reflection of the stone in the screen. So that's possible because this is Nano Banana, and Nano Banana is a basically LLM that knows the physics of the world. It knows that if you will move the object that mirrors other object, they will be reflected. And this is something that was not available just a month ago. Absolutely fascinating thing. And that's also an interesting one, transforming isolated product to photorealistic scene. So for instance, you have such a image of some spicy sauce like this, and that's just simple isolated image. And since Nano Banana, again, it knows a lot about the world, it can imagine what scene would fit this object. And that's absolutely fantastic. Just let's generate and you will see. The prompt is very generic. So the prompt doesn't give any guidance on what there should be on the image. You will see that every generation will be different, but the LLM itself will think what should be nearby such a hot sauce. That's the one I really enjoyed. So you see, that's just perfect. That's perfect for such a hot sauce. I have upscaled it to this image. So you see, it's high quality image of the sauce with some details. Not truly photography quality, but still you can really use it for advertising on the web. So what I did, I just used this image of the burger, this one, and I used the prompt that I will add in the PDF soon, and created this explosion food. That's the correct prompt. As you can see, we now have this really cool image. And I have even upscaled it. Here it is in the nice quality, generated in a single approach. This one, for instance, is to mix laptop, smartphone, earbuds, and backpack. So the person. So this is what we're going to mix. And let's use this prompt. Again, Nano Banana is the best model for such mixing. So let's upload all our images. So a backpack earbuds, phone, laptop, and a person. So this is what we're going to mix. Several objects, and we are uploading them. Okay, let's generate. Again, I'm going to generate. So let's see what we have got here. Yeah, as you can see, we have this person with this particular phone, earbuds, laptop, and backpack. And if we will choose the image that fits all the elements well, because none of them are this, I think this one is really close, because we have red phone, earbuds, again, and you see that's actually the earbuds that we have on our original image, and the same backpack. And this is how you can mix several images into a single one, and that's fantastic for e-commerce, for instance. Let's test another set of images, and for this we're going to create an image of picnic. We're uploading several images. That's the bread, picnic basket, piece of camembert cheese, two people, and the cutting board. So let's upload these objects and use this prompt for this. That includes all the description, what the image should contain. Now let's generate. Yeah, when you're generating such complex images, it's better to generate more variations, because usually only one of them will contain all the objects in perfect condition. So let's see. For instance, here, really nice. We have the same people, the same basket, the same camembert, and the bread, and the cutting board, even also the same. Yeah, very nice mix. So this is something you can easily use, especially if you will upscale this image. Let's start with very simple and clear task of adding small atmospheric touches to your images. And this is something that a lot of default real estate images might lack, because for instance, you might have, let's say, image like this. So it's pretty nice and pretty beautiful design of the interior, but you see it's a bit empty, a bit lifeless, and AI can easily handle such images. I'm going to use this prompt to create several options. Most of these options should be pretty fine. But the problem is that there is a huge variability of the design of these small objects that AI could add, and actually it's just a matter of taste. So that's why it's better to have more options. For instance, let's see here. Okay, that's a really nice image. We now have two plants, one on the coffee table and the large tree in the background. Really nice. Tom is asking, I wonder what the possibilities are with adding people, like in architectural vision that we see on commercial property marketing examples. Absolutely, you can easily add people. Let's do this. And I'm going to use this image as a reference. Sometimes you can use your generated images as your references. So that's pretty cool. Let's wait while it's generating. Yeah, so that's nice one. You see, like they are dressed as people who actually could live in such apartment, right? So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, thank you so much, Tom, for your question. It's absolutely unbelievable. I totally agree with you. That's why I'm so thrilled. A lot of folks on YouTube are selling this stuff as a hype, but that's not a hype. That's new reality of our world, where we can now change any image in a matter of seconds and it will look brilliant. Yeah. That's why it's so fantastic. Let's check the next use case. The next one is also pretty common for real estate photographers. So sometimes you might need to change the time of the day. And I have prepared a prompt that changes the time of the day. Let's use another image with that. Let's use this one. I think that's a nice example here. And again, here is better to generate more variants because that's pretty subtle matter, like shadows and proper lighting and all this. I would schedule generation, and when it's free, you can generate as much as you wish. We have several nice images. You see, it's an evening light, but I think I would prefer, maybe this one, because the shadows here are more interesting, more realistic. Because our original image looks like this. Let me show you it. Yeah. It's this one. So you see, kind of like pretty cold, and so not enough nice shadows and so on. So let's see what we have. Yeah, I think this one is nice. Yeah, you see, like it has this atmosphere of a nice evening with nice shadows and really cozy atmosphere for such a shot. This one is also nice. I like this ray of light here. This one is too. So this way you can easily adjust the time of the day of your real estate images. Now let's see. Oh yeah, that's another typical use case when you need to clean up interior. So that's pretty universal prompt. Let's upload a new image. So for instance, this one. While it's generating, I will show you what's wrong with it, why we need to clean it up. The problem is that here we have a bathroom with a toothbrush and paste. And by the way, just like sanity check, that's also AI generated. I mean, it was pretty difficult to find the interior image with actual toothpaste and toothbrush. That's why I generated, but I really enjoyed how AI created this mirror, the reflection in the mirror of this toothpaste. That's pretty cool. So that's something that, I mean, you would expect this. And the same here. So you see it's also like it has this reflection in this glass. That's really nice. Okay, let's see how AI will get rid of these elements. Everything is good. We have proper reflection now, and all the details is here. So we didn't lost anything here. So good. That's a simple way how you can now get rid of such small details, unwanted details. Finally, there is one more use case typical for real estate photographers. Sometimes you need to enhance the sky in the window. We all know that sometimes it's technically impossible to set the fine exposure of the indoor and outdoor areas of the image. So this is something where AI is irreplaceable. You can't get it with regular tricks. You can create several HDR images and mix them, but that's a process, and you need to think that through before making actual images. Or you can just use AI for this. It's better to do more generations to get the right look, the most natural look. For instance, it depends on what floor we're talking about, because I don't know which floor this apartment is on. So I would go with this one. This one looks pretty natural. Or this one too. Actually, there are options to choose from. Have you noticed this issue? If something like this happens with your image, but in general, for instance, you really enjoy this particular generation, but there is a single issue, you can edit this image. Just click edit, and then you can just use visual marker and place and remove this. And you can also choose the model to use. We will use Nano Banana. And this way you can edit the image the way you need. If there are some weird objects or strange changes to your image, you can always edit them and get the look that you really wish to have. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. We just removed this. We have two variations. Pick the one that you personally prefer. I think both of them are pretty fine. There are little difference in lighting, but yeah, you can just save and use this image now. So this is how you can actually edit images. The next scenario is that you can transform images of the family you're taking photos of and transform them in various different eras. For instance, this prompt allows us to transform the family portrait into 17th century nobles. So for instance, it's more fun. It's obviously AI generated, but sometimes people are really enjoying having such fun. I took this prompt and let's see. I'd like to show you the original image. I'm using this particular image. You can remember the faces, how well they're going to be recreated in this new era. Let's see. Yeah, you see something like this. Pretty cool, right? You might charge for this, or you might charge for larger size images. You can generate this and share this for fun. And then if they would ask for full-size images, you can make upscales and then charge for this. A lot of people actually really enjoy having such images of themselves. Or, for instance, you can share them for free with your copyright or watermark, and then when they post it online, that will be a sort of advertisement for you. Okay, that's another example. That's 1970s boho outdoor family style. So again, I'm going to use this prompt. I was actually thinking that, yeah, maybe it would be better, like to pre-generate the best images or something. But then I decided that no, you should see that it's all live. It's not some cherry picking or something. It's actually real live images. They're actually really nice. I think a lot of people will enjoy having their own images in such quality. So let's upscale this one, for instance. So I'm going to use my standard preset for this. And I just like to see how it will look upscaled. And then also I will show you how Seedream will handle similar prompts. Because again, it will offer a bit different output for us. Yeah, let's see. Oh, pretty cool. So you see, we have just scaled with almost zero quality loss. Yeah, pretty cool. That looks like something real.